Hello everyone, welcome to my channel one more time. This is my analysis for the weekend on Bitcoin. You can see this Bitcoin on daily time frame, and the indicators you can see here is the 200 moving average. I say, and this is the five moving average. The five moving average is so close to the price. You can see this is the five moving average, this is the 200 moving average. Um, how this works is that I'm always a price action trader, but sometimes I get to combine both price action and some indicators to make it perfect. But you can see I also have my stochastic here as well. But in this particular analysis, I'm not making use of the stochastic. I'm going to be making use of just the moving averages and the support and resistance as well. You can see that current price of Bitcoin now is at $50,438. As of yesterday, as of Friday, it got up to 51,000 plus, and this is because following this my moving average and support and resistance. The next available resistance here is, let me put a point. The next available resistance here is there's the next available resistance, which is 59,000 plus. Depends on where you draw your resistance, because most times resistance depends on what you see at the point in time. For me, this is the available next available. Might not be resistance for other people, but this is what I'm saying. So it depends on how you what you judge as resistance and support. So this is my resistance, next available resistance I'm saying. As you can see in this video, there was kind of head and shoulder that was formed before this dramatic drop in Bitcoin here. So I will show you that previous head and shoulder that formed. Okay, you can see it here. It was something like this. So from this point, this is it. This is the left shoulder. This was the head. This was it. This was it. For those of us that understand the concepts of head and shoulder, it's a reversal pattern. So we can see that this head and shoulder formed. Look at the neckline here. The neckline is slant. There was the left shoulder starting from this point. You can see this is a perfect head and shoulder formed. The left shoulder, head, the right shoulder. And once the market goes below this neckline, it's going to drop as much as the distance from the neckline to the head and below, because that's what made this market to drop here. So for those people who bought Bitcoin, they don't really know what they just heard Bitcoin is going up, Bitcoin is going up, they just buy, don't do analysis. So those are the people that get caught up in such kind of trades. So this is by the way, this opened around April this year, between March 8th till May 13th. So as of that time, there was a massive fall. So looking at this massive fall now, what made Bitcoin to start rising? Let's check out that as well. This is it. You can see there was a massive support here, previous support. You can see it. This point has been broken before. It tested, went higher, came all the way back to this place, retested, couldn't break. So this point has been tested one, tested. Let me show you how many times has been tested. One, tested one, two, and three. So this fourth test now, it couldn't break as well. This is fourth test, so this is why you can see Bitcoin is going up higher. See, it's 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point. This occurred after the head and shoulder here. So at this point, you couldn't reject this. That's why you can see the higher it's going now. So this is price action, and let's combine it with the moving average. I told you I have a 200 moving average and a 5 moving average. How this works is that um, as long as the 5 moving average is above the goes above the 200, there's a more tendency for a buy position. Or if it's below the 200 moving average, then it's more tendency for the sell position as well. So that's why um you can see it's buying now. But this support here we have here on this on the daily candle, please make sure not the daily candle. The support here is the reason why Bitcoin is generally buying. You can see this we tested 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should know why you're trading the market as well. So there was a small, you can see here, there was a minimal resistance here. This is kind of a zone. Let me show you that. Let me use the horizontal ray so it just goes early. So you can see that there was a kind of a zone here. So the market was kind of after getting to this point, it was practically trading in between um this range before it broke off, came back for a retest. This here is a fake out, so it couldn't go below this, so it had to shoot up. So right now, let's zoom in and see where the market is now. You can see that from here at this point, where let's take off this option. Let me take off these lines that are not necessary. I just wanted to show you a mini support there. So once this 5 moving average, yes, 5 moving average, once it crossed this 200 moving average, you can see that the buying has been going steadily and it has been going up, down. At this point, it crossed fully. So here now, um, you can comfortably buy Bitcoin now. Just not a financial advice, but based on my analysis, you can see that I've been holding Bitcoin since some days now. Not since some days, since actually since last week. I will share a screenshot of that on my position on Bitcoin as well. So my next available target is this is the previous target, the previous right shoulder. So I'm targeting right now. This is the next available point. So I'm holding Bitcoin until it gets to 59,300 and above. It's heading higher, but for now, that is my target for now. So if you can be able to, if this candle, this is the current candle for the day, this candle closes above this 5 moving average. This is the 5 moving average. If the candle closes above it, then you can buy the next day. But if this candle closes below this 5 moving average, you can as well buy, but it's not the best time to buy. Always wait for a candle to close above and ensure that the 5 moving average is always above the 200. So just this is just a free education, free advice. It doesn't have anything to do with any obligation. You're not obligated to follow my rules. It's just my own what I see in the market, and that is just my humble advice. So if you're a crypto person or you want to make some cash, I think you can under this video there'll be a link where you can be able to sign up on the broker. At least the broker you can use $100 to start this trading. Maybe 0.01 will do. So you don't necessarily need to have so much money or be about to buy a lot of Bitcoin, thousands of dollars. No, you can start with 100 and use your micro lot and make as much as possible. But just follow the rules. I just did it now. Okay. Bye for now. Love you all.